What's up everybody, hello and welcome to yet another Anno Let's Play. Today we start with Anno 1404 Venice Remastered History Collection. We're going to play this game on the hardest settings. I hope you're going to enjoy this one. It is, well, one of the best Anno games out there, so for me it's my personal second place right after Anno 1800. And this is going to be a blast because this game is difficult. I really just want to thank all my Patreons and members for supporting me directly with money. I am playing, well, niche games as you can see, so every donation is very much appreciated. But that's it for the self-promotion. Let's go with the settings. With the settings, continuous game it is, so I promised a survival setting and that is exactly what we're going to do here. First of all, the settings, let's have a look. We are going with the hardest NPCs in this case here. So just that you know, Anno 1404 is quite similar to 1800, so we have AI opponents, we have randomly generated maps. It's always a bit different, except that in 1404, well, the AI is really aggressive, like it really is aggressive. If you've played only 1800, you will be really surprised at how aggressive this AI is. Like there is no way to actually ever get peaceful with them. They will just constantly warmonger around and will try to kill us. And we have to survive. We have strong Corsairs as well, which is quite the challenge there. I cannot promise that we succeed here in the first try, so we are going to, well, have a few tries probably at this one here. No idea so far. Hopefully we can succeed. It's really a survival game on this difficulty here. The only exception is that otherwise I would get to the highest level here of hard is the settings here. So we want to have a large island, we want to have a huge map, and we want to have easy island difficulty. That means lots of building space because I want to build a big city as well. So there is a bit of a compromise here, but it's still really hard. We are going to have no refunds. We have fire, tornadoes, plagues, thunderstorms, everything is on. Some quests here and there. There is no difference between the warehouse and the flagship, some of you have asked. In that case here, the warehouse starts with you on an island right away. You cannot choose the island. The flagship, well, you have to race to an island before the AI gets it. Sabotage is on, revealed map is off, council is on. There was the seeds somewhere. There is the seeds, so just you're curious. No idea what is awaiting us. And with those settings, well, I'd say let's get to it, shall we? Alright. Oh, and what I can see right away,
you can use this ship to find a new homeland.
We have,
who knows? Maybe one day
here in the middle,
into Orient
Richard Northburg. And there we have the ships of the AI opponents now. The other ones, they're all going now to different directions. Unfortunately, we are going for the same direction here. I want to go for the west first, and then probably to the north, something like that. So if you have never experienced Anno 1404 before, you have the Occident, the Western Hemisphere, the Northern Hemisphere, and then you have the Southern Hemisphere, which is the Orient. And, well, you need to build cities on both of these climate zones. So in Anno 1404, you start out really slow, but you have to manage 2 to 3 cities at once later in the game. And that makes it really exciting. We also have monuments, a cathedral monument. We have, oh, wait a second. This island is looking amazing. So what I can see here right away, wait a second, let's get down here. We do have 6 stone deposits, 5 iron deposits. And in that case, oh, a beautiful beach. Should we take this one here right away? The thing is, the longer I wait, the more likely it is that an opponent
has been sighted.
Takes this one here. Let's have a look at the ship there, beautiful. But yeah, I'm going with that island here right away. There's no way I'm going to miss this one. That's one of the better islands for sure. There is an even better one with a river in the middle. We need rivers as well. But 5 iron deposits and 6 stone deposits, that's hard to beat. And right here we have an Orient island as well, with a river, some quartz, gold, copper,
discovered a building on an
and
island.
The assassins. Very good. They're here. So those are mercenaries. We can do quests with them and deliver them goods, and they would give us soldiers. But in that case, let's get up here, and here I think is a perfect landing spot. Let's hope that no one takes it first.
You have
our first island here, let's rename it to, yeah, let's make it Crown Falls. let's call it actually something that we already know. And we need to expand here quickly. If I'm too quick right now, I'm sorry for that. If you don't know anything about Anno 1404, I'm going to explain some of the things soon. The foundation is just so very important. Now here we have our warehouse, and I'm going to have a main road in the middle. And I'm also going to have... I'm going to start with 4... let's say 6 forester huts first. The cool thing about it is that we no longer need workforce, right? So in that case, we can just spam buildings really. There is no deal with workforce. The only real problem here is money. And we don't have much of it. We have only 9,000, 10,000 credits that we're starting with. And we need to manage that very carefully. So we got the first fisher huts. We got the forest huts. And what we now need is some people. First of all, where is my flagship? It's on its way. And now, let's build a warehouse, the marketplace, the first one. And let's see, 1, 2, 3. And 1. That should work. We cannot, unfortunately, remove or relocate the buildings on this difficulty setting. So in that case, we need to be very careful with the placement. And we got the first farmers now, peasants now moving in. Still beautiful graphics. We have them remastered now. Sharper textures, definitely. Looks amazing. Extremely fluent as well. And in that case, the first peasants, we can raise the taxes here right away to the green. The deeper green. That is, if we go to yellow, they wouldn't grow anymore in the houses. So there's always the balance between those taxes there. Going higher than that will make them angry and burn themselves.
The doors of my
Let's purchase 20 tons of tools.
shake on it.
With that, we don't have that much money anymore, but we need those tools. The wood production is now up and running. Let's get a few more houses. And we're not going with beauty at first. So we are not going to focus purely on the beauty of the city here first. We need to focus on survival first. So I need to focus on a fleet. We need to have a naval dominance first, and that really quickly, trust me. And the second thing is also we need armies. So in 1404 we have land soldiers armies that are preparing for invasions. So we do need both of them. We need to have defenses on the islands themselves, but also patrols on the ocean to defend ourselves against pirates, against the other AI opponents. And we need to be really quick about this. So I've tried this a few times and I always failed after 1 or 2 hours and succeeded at last before I tried this one. So hopefully we can do it again. We do have a bit of wood there again. Let's have another block of buildings. We need those taxes. So right now it's not looking good. We keep them there so they can grow in their houses. 8 fit in. And I'm also going to turn off the automatic upgrade. There is my flagship coming in again. Santa Maria. In all its glory. A silver flagship. Kind of like missing the point, it seems. And this is going to be a massive city. I can see that already. So we are going to have the cathedral monument then in the middle. So 1404 also was the first Anno that had monuments that take several stages to complete and have certain bonuses then. In that case, this makes it also pretty exciting. We have 3 of those monuments. Let's get Santa Maria back to Richard Northburg. He's also going to give us quests then, by the way. So he's here. I think there is already the first one.
You can always be sure of a
No, okay. That was an error. But that's fine. And we got another unlock. We have now the cider farm and we can build it then right away. So that is the first demand they have, the cider, besides faith. That would be the next one. Alright, let's have a look. That's that. My flagship is on its way. So don't get fooled by how slow it is at the moment. I need more farmers. Let's have a look. Let's have another block.
Your settlement has grown.
Very good. We have now the first city status. So there it is. We have now reached the settlers. We get 50 honor by Richard Northburg. There we have all these stages here up to Cosmopolitan City. And those stages give us honor. Now honor we need for research, but also to purchase diplomatic scrolls. We need them for the Sultan to increase our rank and thus open up the Oriental city buildings. Now, all the 6 forester huts are working. We can get another warehouse up and running now. We should do that. Yeah, over here. There we also have the stone deposit. Stone, where's the iron? Over here, that's bad. That's not the best location there. Let's have it here. Close to it. And let's purchase the first diplomatic scroll.
Feel free,
which is here. And there we have it. Splendid gift for a guest. Let's purchase it. 50. And now we need to sail with that to the Sultan. Now the Sultan is somewhere down here. I have no idea where he is. He's usually in the middle, in the south. Right, like Northburg is in the middle, in the west, or in the north more or less. And the Sultan should be more down there. And with that we get the first ship then to settle on these islands here. For a whole new city type. We get a bit of wood again in here. Very good. Let's have another block. And once again we focus on beautification then when we have a bit of time. It's all about the tax income right now. We are now positive, but it's way too low still. Right. One way to increase the tax increase is the cider farms. So we do need a bit of wood there. We still have plenty of tools. Money is bad though. So in that case, 5,000, we cannot really do much with that.
Island has been sighted.
Alrighty, we have new islands here. There's another one coming up. Let's have a look. I mean, this one's pretty cool here already, but it's central. That makes it really hard to defend itself against others. And it has dates and spices. Spices is the most important one. This one doesn't have spices. It has coffee and indigo. Right, and on my main island we have cider and hemp. Both of them we need early on. That is good. And we do have now the wood. So let's purchase, or let's build the first cider farms. In all their glory. Oh, cider for the people. Juicy cider. Should be tasting nicely. And I'm going to close the cider for now though, because I want to have a good of a storage before I start them to spend it, before I sell it to my people. And there we find, well, the Grand Vizier Elsa here. And we can now get the diplomatic scroll to him. He's also got a really nice island there. Look at that. Beautiful. Both of the major NPC characters have beautiful starting islands there.
Have you come to express your
and now we can turn in the scroll. With that we get the first
strangers.
Diplomatic rank, which is the visitor from the Orient. Gives me 50 prestige.
Marvelous. Al-Zahir has come to trust you. The first phase is complete.
So that was the first phase. Our ultimate goal is first to survive, build the 3 monuments, and get the highest rank with the Grand Vizier here, so the Sultan's confidant. And he's now giving us Topaz, a new beautiful ship, full with tools, wood and dates. And with that we need to go for the first island that comes to mind, and that is right away this one here. It's absolutely stunning. The thing though is that the NPC will still probably land here somewhere, so we need to defend ourselves, probably the river then in the middle. But it has lots of green area here, and we do need the green area for farms, for those date farms for example. We cannot place farms here in the desert. Not yet anyway. Alright, so let's have the ship. So I do now have 2 ships. That is the first ship that I got for free. Now I need to pay for them. A beautiful ship on its way to my new hometown. And yeah, we do have enough wood. Let's build another block of houses there. Right, we do have then room here for a church or chapel. There it is.
You have discovered a new island.
Or we actually place it here or here. I think this one's better. Right, and we can have more of those guys here. That's the last wood that I'm spending here. And yeah, let's settle. Let's settle in the Orient. Actually, perhaps a bit more up here. That's better. Ashgabat, it's called. Not my favorite name, but I actually, yeah, I'm not going to put any other name there in now. There we have it, the Orient. And this one opens up now another city with another monument ability then. And the first thing that we do is having a warehouse up here, where we have the dates farm. Right, so it's that one here. One is enough for now. I'm not going to waste any more money on anything else here, because money is getting really low now. That's fine. And we can build the city now. I do need a bazaar for that. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. And 1. That should be fine. Let's get a bit up there. And there we have now the nomads, as they are called. Those guys. They do need tools, which is really valuable at this point, and wood. Both of them I have for now. And there we have them in their first level. They need the monument then as well. And we do need 2 forester huts here for now. At least I think we need 2 forester huts. I think 2 of them will be fine. Right, so that's that. And yeah, this will play a vital role here, our desert island, because we need to produce valuable wares that we can only produce here, but we need in our main city. That is the major point here. Let's build the chapel. Yeah, let's have it look towards the ocean. And beautiful, right? I absolutely still love the graphics in that part. Now we have the chapel. Cider is now available to the people. We have 8 of them, so it should be fine. Alright, so we can still now... I'm going to build 2 more houses here. That's fine to close our district off here. Now, as we can see, the cider is coming in. People are going to be really happy about that. And we can now lower the taxes to Euphoria. This means then that once this is full, they will actually upgrade. And we need the settlers, so we can have the first upgrade then here. Now over here, I'm going to build... Yeah, I guess I can get 1 more. But I'm not going to do anything else here. Let's raise the taxes for the nomads. The nomads then need milk and carpets, I think it was. And yeah, dates that we produce already now over here. Now we have the 2 cities. Where is my ship? My ship is over here. We don't have any money anymore. Should I purchase more tool? The tools, how much would that be? 800. I cannot afford that. Nope. We're not going with that right now. We're going on discovery tour. Let's discover new islands. I'm going to send my flagship close to the other islands because we want to settle on a second island soon. And yes, we can now finally upgrade. Beautiful. Now here, let's start. And boom, we have the settlers already, or citizens as they're called. Right, let's upgrade a few of them. They cost 1 tool and 1 wood.
It appears that you take good care of your population.
You have discovered another player's
And there we have found our first opponent, Giovanni di Mercante. He is on this island here. We're still going now over here. There he is, and he's a real sponge, that one. He's going to send troops after us. Here we have him. Oh, that wasn't successful, our first talk with him. And yeah, if we would be here, we could actually go for trade or peace treaty then.
A building on an island.
Right, there is another island coming up. How far is he? He's got citizens already as well. There. Oh, that's a very good island. It's got grain and herbs. We need that for the beer later. And where's the building that we just discovered? I don't see that. There is a building. It's a witch. There we have Hecata. And she, well, we could send her herbs and she would give us a protection against sickness.
Since the beginning of time, under the roots of the old tree.
Oh yeah, true thing, you old hag.
Land ahoy!
We have been here since the beginning of time, under the roots of the old...
Oh god, she's not going to stop.
Since the beginning of time, under the roots
Alright,
of the old
and in that case here...
rests a dark power. We protect it and it bestows power
Is she
upon
going to
us.
stop anytime soon now? Thank you. Now she is. There is another beautiful island, but it's got bad fertility. But it's a big one. Let's get up there with the ship. And yeah, we have unlocked new goods now that we need right away as well. We have the hemp plantation and the stonemason hut. Stonemason hut is important. So we have now the stone deposits here. Kind of like the bricks in Anno 1800. There we got the first one. And I'm probably going to have
another player's island.
a second one right away. Over here. Nah,
Should
that's
we
not
know
good.
each other?
Oh, and we have found the
I can't
Baronessa
recall ever
Constanza
having met you at
Zanki.
court.
She's actually called. And there she is. She's, yeah, not the friendliest one. She's Miss Hunt, basically. There is her island. So at the moment we are pretty even. There is someone else that I don't know of. Let's continue upgrading. We need to focus a bit here. Right, we do get a bit more balance now. A bit more credits with the citizens here because they pay more.
Your face is in the...
And Lucius. We have found Lucius as well. He's the red one. And we have reached a population of 500 so
Nothing
far.
can stop your
And
settlement
Ashgabat
from
has
growing.
also grown to a settlement now, giving us another 50 honor points that we need
Your
them.
town is growing more and more impressive.
Right, so let's build a few more peasants. We do have the wood.
An island has been sighted. Another player has built an oriental settlement.
Right, we can actually have... That's bad. This is fine. For a bit more, fish-wise...
Named one
We
of
should
my
be
children
fine.
after you.
And cider is going up as well, even though not that much anymore. We probably will have to reinforce that soon. The first bricks are coming in now too, or stone, that is. And in that case, the
It's
tools are
always a
cheaper
pleasure
in
to see
the
you
Orient.
Welcome
Oh yeah,
back.
you're right. But he's not selling that many tools at once. Alright. This island here is still for the taking and we have to take it. Let's get my flagship back to Richard Northburg and purchase us tools and wood. We need it. Wood is coming in though. And how many citizens do we need? 240. Alright, we're pretty close to the next
Another
unlock.
player has built an oriental settlement.
Right, so there we have unlocked now the next major buildings and those are really important now. We have the tool maker. With that we are then independent, but that's still going to take a bit of time. What we can do though is we can start selling a bit of fish there to make a bit of money on the side. And cider wise, I'm not sure. Let's not do that. Alright, another island. What do we have here? Honey, herbs and grain. Oh, that's just a golden jackpot. If there is now enough... Oh, there's a river as well. Very good. And lots of building space. We need to get this island here. Do we have something else here? Brine, Beer's Cave, 3 of them. And iron deposits. Right, my flagship is on its way. And looking good so far. I hope so. Let's have 2 more upgrades for the settlers. And now let's raise the taxes to even temper, to calm. This will push our taxes now to plus 500. That is fine. Oh. I'm way too low on the tools. I could start purchasing tools here now as well. The thing with that is that we have now neutral traders going around here and docking at my city and selling and buying the stuff then that we need.
Another player has built an oriental settlement.
Alright, I don't care about that. We do have enough honor, so we could enlarge the Imperial trading fleet by +1 ship. Let's do that. So we have more traders from Richard Northburg. That's him.
Welcome.
So he purchased that because we really, really need money right now. Down here we have Topaz. We can start exploring with Topaz as well to other parts. So there is still some empty space. Let's go over there. And let's actually...
This choice of buildings.
Yes, we could have spice farms right as well. Let's have another warehouse down here in the green area. That's a beautiful spot here. And then we can have 2 spice farms right away. And we should be doing that. 2 of them. We could squeeze in a 3rd one here. So the spices are coming up. We have the fertility. Very good. So we're still only at the foundation here. We haven't really scratched anything yet. There's no conflict so far. We could try to speak with them.
With me?
Oh, Lucius doesn't like that.
Ah, do come in.
I grant you an big
Oh, that wasn't really successful. No one of them likes me. Even though we had 65% chance of success there. There's another island coming up. An Orient. Nope. No idea. Yeah, it's nothing. Right, we're here. Let's purchase.
I hope you find what you're looking. If there's anything
Some
else
tools
I can
and
help
wood.
you with,
And yes, with trading, we can also increase our rank with the traders and get honor instead of that.
the Emperor would be a happy man indeed.
And we
if
found
all
the
his
Venetian
vassals
trader
were
here
as
as well,
decent as you.
which has the most beautiful city in Anno. And he's got a really good name, Giacomo Garibaldi. And he's going to be our Venetian trader. He's got some very interesting quests for us. Let's see. This island or this island? It's the big question. This one has, in addition, honey. Here we have a basic island. Send topaz down there. And that's a difficult one. Alright, and a little bit later, the flagship arrives at the island. Up here now. And let's settle our 2nd island. Wolf's Haven, that is a good name. And in Wolf's Haven, we're not going to do very much yet. I'm going to build 1 warehouse to secure a bit of space there. And that's probably it. And we will use the tools that we have for the 2nd island, this one here. I'm going to take both, even though the NPCs will hate me for it. There hasn't been a trader at my dock yet. Where's Topaz? Let's purchase tools from the Venetian trader. How expensive are tools here? 64, but he's got 25 tons of it. So that's really good. I'm going to purchase both, or I'm going to purchase 20 tons there. We got some special items here too. We're going to have a look at them later. Right now, I want to really finish my foundation. We can have a few additional farmers or peasants here. And probably here as well. That's the end of it though. Can we actually afford another warehouse marketplace? No, we need 1 more tool. And this is not going to be a very efficient one. Probably going to have one up here then. There we have the main road. We need to be careful here too. I want the main road here to be free because this is going to lead to the cathedral monument. And Northburg offers us a quest. We need to deliver, oh no, 5 tons of wood, 3 tons of tools. We get 50 honor and 26 tons of iron out of this one. Yes, 20 tons of tools. That's all we need to start our tool production. And we actually really capped that wood there right now. We can sell wood actually. Let's do that. We're selling fish and wood now. And purchasing the tools. Actually, we no longer need to purchase tools. Cider. Cider's not that much. And right, we have now spices here too. Right, in Ashgabat we have the spice production up and running. We should have some spices here already. Very good. So we can have our first trade route there as well. Early on. Oops, but we should have it. Topaz. Let's start. Create the trade route from Ashgabat to Crown Falls. It's a really small route here. And we're taking the spices. And we're unloading them in Crown Falls. We're going to call this spices. Very important, otherwise we will lose sight. And Topaz is on its way now. This small tucker here, on his way, getting spices.
Enemy henchman is causing trouble in your settlement.
This is happening quite often. It's starting now. Espionage. So in that case, we need to find him quickly. Very quickly. Or I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I can't find. There he is. Very good. He would otherwise hide in one of these buildings and cause like riots. He would cause fire all the time. We need to catch them whenever possible. Alright, another warehouse. Here. And then we can have those peasants there. Here we're going to have a chapel then. Another one that we need. And here we can now have more of these buildings there. And I just absolutely love the new feature that we can now drag these buildings here in 1404 as well. So that wasn't possible before. Right, let's also upgrade our small warehouse here, because it gives us more storage. And we can now start with the tool production.
Salam alaikum.
Ah, there we're
This
selling
is an
something
honor,
now. Very
as
good.
always.
He's stocking here. Purchasing 11 tons of fish for 240 coins. Our first business transaction. And here, let's have the next island. Sheep Bridge, it's called.
What frank
They don't like it.
insolence.
This.
Let's load the rest of it and get it back to Crown Falls.
Speak.
Be
Oh
my
no.
guest.
We're going to war
Greetings.
quickly here. We have no way of actually increasing that anymore. Right. Let's start with it. Where do we have iron? Here we have iron. We should go with that. Let's have the warehouse. And then we can start here with the iron mine that we need. And that already cost us 900 credits. It's incredible. Let's have it over here. And we need a charcoal burner. That is something we can have about here. 100% efficiency, very good. So those two are working now. And we have the smelter in the middle of it. Once we have the gold, that is then smelting the iron ore to iron ingots. And we do need that for the tools. Very expensive production chain. Look at my money. I'm down. Oh god, what can I do? We still have a few tools available. Let's unload that. And let's get a bit of fish. It's the only thing I can think of right now. And a bit of stone to Richard Northburg. 3 tons. We could do the quest. It would give us something.
These are the first building plans I can give you.
Right, and Topaz is delivering the spices. So here we should now have spices. And it's coming up very good. That's very good for me because it means more tax income that we need. Right, a few additional people there. Let's reduce the taxes for them so they can grow. And we can now go to the yellow zone with the even-tempered citizens because they have everything they want. And this gives us a nice bonus there. Alright, so far, so good. The foundation has been laid. It's the peace before the storm, the calm before the storm.